Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn searching and filtering in Excel. Searching and filtering data in Excel enhances productivity by simplifying data management tasks and facilitating efficient data analysis. We have a table here with the employee name, department, status, whether it's full-time or part-time, hiring date, tenure of the employee, salary and the gender. Let's apply the filter function on this particular table for us to narrow down our search. Let's start with our text filter first. To use text filter, we have to apply the filter first. I'll show you a shortcut on how to apply the filters just using the keyboard. The shortcut key to apply filter is Alt D F for filter and filters again. So now we have the filter enabled for all these rows. To manually do it without the shortcut key, select the range, go to data, filter, and the filter is applied to the whole range. Let's start with our text filter first. We have status data here and we have gender data here. Let's look for the employees who are full-time. To filter only the full-time employee, uncheck select all and select only full-time employees. Now we have only those employees who are full-time. Let's use another text function. Let me go to gender and select only male. Now I have these many employees who are male and working full-time. Now let me clear this data. Let me have both male and female data here. And now let's go to number filter. Here, if I want to know the employees who are more than 15 years or more than 10 years old, tenure employee list. Let's go to tenure field and I want to look for those employees whose tenure is more than 10 years. I cannot sit and check the ones which are more than 10 here. This is such a manual process. To do that, let's use number filters greater than, and what I need here is employees whose tenure is more than 10 years. So I'm going to select 10 here. For now I just need only one option, so I just selected here greater than 10 and then click OK. Here are the data for those employees whose tenure is more than 10 years. We can also use another option which is greater than or equal to and just type 10 here so that we get the data for those employees whose tenure is equal to 10 and above 10. Now we have more data here and there are employees whose tenure is 10 years and those employees whose tenure is more than 10 years. Here when we see, we have applied both the text filter and the number filter simultaneously. Let's see the date filter as well. For that, let me select both full-time and half-time employee so that we have more data. Here when I click on hide data filter, we see that the year is ranging from 2000 to 2013. If you want to select only the latest one, like the ones which are about 2010, then we have to follow the same procedure, which is we have multiple options here. Let's check the after option, and here we see that it says hire date is after. Let me select is after or equal to, and I want to see the data of the employees who joined on or after 1st of Jan 2010. So let me type the date or you can select the date from this calendar. Click OK. Now we see that these are the employees who joined on or after 2010. We have the text filter here where we have selected full and half time as our requirement. We even have our date filter enabled where the greater than equal to 1/1/2010 is the filter that we have applied. The number filter which is applied is greater than or equal to 10 years tenure. We see that all these three filters are applied simultaneously and it's showing both full and half time employees, those who are after 2010 joinee, and the tenure above 10. This way Excel filter function has helped us to narrow down the search result. We can search data in Excel not just by using the filter option. There are many other options to search or look for data. The easiest way is to find Ctrl F, but we also have some Excel functions which can help us search the data. Below are the list of search functions used in Excel. Find function, HLOOKUP function, XLOOKUP function. Let's start with our find function first. To use the find function, we just need to type find, and the requirement is it's asking for find text. To enter the text has to be within double quotes. Here I want to find the letter A from the employee name. Close the bracket and we can see what's the output. We see that A letter is repeated twice in this name. We can also use this to find the numbers. Let's use to find the number. Let me try to find the number of zeros in this text. We get the output as 3. Here the output is 3 where we have 3 zeros here. This is how the find function works. We learned VLOOKUP and index match function in our previous video. Here in this video, let's learn HLOOKUP and XLOOKUP, as these are also used as one of the search functions. Let's see how to use HLOOKUP to search for the required data. Let's learn how to use HLOOKUP. Let me first sort the salary data from highest to the lowest range. To do that, select the whole range. Go to data and sort largest to smallest. Expand the selection, sort. Here we have the employee names and the salary, and this is the highest salary, and the highest salary is in our first few rows. Now my requirement is I want to find the 5th highest paid salary number for any employee from this table. I'm not interested in knowing the employee name who got the 5th highest salary. I need the number of that amount which was the 5th highly paid salary amount. To get that data, let's use HLOOKUP is equal to HLOOKUP. It's asking for the lookup value. As mentioned, my requirement is that I want to know the 5th highest paid salary amount. My lookup value will be in the salary amount range. So I can select the first row here. Next is asking for table array. Let's select the whole table excluding the headings. Now I selected the whole table range. In VLOOKUP we had column index number. Here for HLOOKUP we have row index number. And what is a row index number? As I mentioned that I want to know the top 5 or the 5th highly paid salary amount. So my row has to be 5 because I need to know the 5th high paid salary number. So let me type 5 here. And here for exact match I can just type 0. Enter. Now we got the output as this amount, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th highest salary paid to the employee from this table, which is correct. Now let's learn XLOOKUP. Here I have the employee name, and let's find the salary of this employee and the department of this employee using XLOOKUP. For that, just type XLOOKUP, and then here it's looking for a value, and the value is the employee name, comma, lookup array. We don't have to select the whole table. The lookup array is just the array where we have our employee name. Let's select this whole column. Return array. What is the return value? We need the salary as our return output. So let's select this whole range. And for the exact match, let's type 0 and enter. For Orion Rolling, what is the salary? 74,500 is the salary. Again, let's use XLOOKUP to find the department of Orion. Is equal to XLOOKUP tab, and it selects the formula. Lookup value is the same employee name. Lookup array is again this whole employee names range. Our return array here is the department. So let me select the whole department range. The whole department range is selected now, and for exact match it's 0. Close the bracket, hit enter. Here for Orion, the department is manufacturing admin department, and the salary is 74,500. Similarly, we can see for another employee here. So for Clifford, the salary is $82,500, and the department is creative department. This is how we can use XLOOKUP to search or to find any output or any information from the table. Let's quickly go through the highlights of this video. In this video, we learned Excel filtering options, which enable the users to perform advanced data analysis and extract subsets of the information that met specific requirements, like the way we applied date, number and text filters together, and we had a single subset which had the information about all those 3 specific filters. Find function to look for number of occurrences of text or number in the given string. And we finally learned HLOOKUP, which performs horizontal lookups only, but XLOOKUP can perform both horizontal and vertical lookups.